Welcome to Forbes Talks Shop, the series where we sit down with fascinating people to uncover the products, tools, and rituals that power their success. I'm Kim Pfeiffer, and in each episode, we go beneath the surface to learn what really keeps top performers inspired, productive, and balanced. Joining me today is Megan Roup, visionary entrepreneur, celebrated trainer, and wellness leader. From her morning must-haves to the unexpected staples she carries daily, we'll discover what Megan uses to stay at the top of her game. Let's begin. Megan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Kim.
Happy to have you.
Thank you. You're an OG TSS member. I love it.
I am. I started in the very beginning
I know.
when you created the brand and we're doing workouts in COVID from your apartment.
My tiny little 350 square foot apartment. It's really crazy.
Have grown. So, I mean, a lot's happened in, I guess, 5 years.
A lot, yeah. Almost 6. The app we launched November 4th, 2019. So almost 6 years.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So tell me, I mean, there's a lot to discuss here, but tell me what you're working on lately and what you're most excited about. You have lots of big
We
news
got a
going
couple.
on.
I'm most excited about the Sculpt Society's rebrand that just launched on September 8th. This marks not only the next chapter in evolution for the brand, we have new colors, new word marks, monograms, a completely new visual identity, and it really represents the workout. It is strong, it's empowering, it's confident, and I'm just so excited to have brought this to life. We also have a big billboard in Tribeca in Soho, in New York. I know, it's so exciting. And we also have our first TV commercial, a national TV commercial just went live, which really brings me back to my why. Why I started this brand was to really help change women's minds about their bodies. I want women to feel confident and strong and really show women how they can work out in a fun, effective way without killing themselves. So if I can just reach more women with this TV commercial, I just hope that I can positively impact more women's lives.
That's amazing. I mean, congratulations. Why did you decide to do a rebrand? Did you just feel like it was time?
You know, I think it's just was the next chapter in evolution. I've grown up with this brand, and I think, I started this brand, pre having kids. Now I'm married. I live in LA. I've got 2 little ones, and it's just been an evolution. My community's evolved as well, and I just felt like I really wanted the branding to represent how powerful this workout really is and how transformative it can be.
And why did you decide to incorporate the community in this decision? I thought that was so fun.
Yes, my community is everything. I would not have a business without my community. And as we were going through this rebrand, I just kept on feeling like I wanted them to be more involved. So we started this rebrand series on social media. We really took their input and got so much input from them on what they wanted to see, from colors to fonts to word marks to our logo to everything. And I am so happy that we did that because, their involvement is so important. Again, I would not have a brand without my community. And I know they are so excited to see their input have been brought to life. So it's been just a really fun experience to bring them in.
That's so amazing. And
Thank you.
Were you worried at all that they were gonna go off the rails?
I was so well. You know what? It gave me so much. I was nervous at first, but it gave me so much confidence as their input started to come in because it was aligned with how I was feeling too. So, from colors that I was resonating with, they were resonating with, from even our word mark, it was just giving me a lot more clarity and confidence to go with my gut too, and also to listen to my community because they are everything to me.
How long did the rebrand process take? I feel like it took a while.
Well, we scrapped 4 months in and started over. And so it was a marathon because we had this pop-up space in Soho booked to celebrate our rebrand. So we had a time, we had booked our billboard. We just needed to shoot all of it and get prepared for this pop-up. So we did have this deadline. So it's taken, the last 8 weeks has been a marathon to get to this place, but we did it.
And why did you decide to scrap halfway through? You weren't feeling it?
I think we were just feeling slightly misaligned. And I think also I really felt like I wanted to bring my community in. Things weren't feeling like they were representing the workout and the brand. And I also just really felt like I wanted to bring the community into it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, it looks beautiful.
Thank you so much.
So exciting. So I hate to ask you what's next because you're barely wrapping this phase of the project, but what do you really want to bring into the Sculpt Society next? And where do you see it going long term?
I think really is simple, going back to my why and everything that we are doing with intention. So how can I impact as many women as I can? And I want to just be really intentional. I've always been intentional with our storytelling and getting to the heart and soul of this company, this workout, and making sure I can impact as many women as I can. So whether that's in real life classes, whether that's more fun activewear, activations, community walks, really getting to be with my community is so important.
You are a mother, you are a wife. So let's kick off into really how you start your days. I know you share a lot of that on social media, which is so fun.
Yeah.
Early mornings for you for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Walk me through your guys' mornings.
Yeah, I think me, first of all, I'm not a morning person. I think people think I'm a morning person because I work in wellness and fitness. I'm not. But what I have found, especially in motherhood, is I need that time before the chaos of the day begins. And so I'm now getting up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I have an hour and a half sometimes if my kids sleep till 7. And I just give myself that time to get really grounded, to give myself the time to have my coffee, to get in my workout. And it's not long, by the way. I really have this mantra of commit to less so that you can show up more. And that has been life-changing. So, it's not this grueling workout. It really is a short workout, but that gets me grounded. It impacts my mental health. And then I can go into the rest of my day as a confident mom, as a happy leader. I'm such a better person when I have that time in the morning. And I think so many of us wake up, snooze, and then they just go into the day. And I think it's so important that we do allocate just some time in the morning to ourselves, especially if you are a busy woman.
Did that take you? I am also not a morning person.
By the way, every time my alarm goes off, I want to snooze it. It's not easy for me. I think getting natural light in. I have a Hatch alarm clock that I love that brings
tell me
in
more about that.
I think like 15 minutes before my alarm goes off, light starts to happen, and I think that can just help get into the rhythm of waking up. Sleep is so important to me, so I'm in bed early. I try to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Like that is something I indulge in, and I think everyone should.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, so Hatch helps you. Is there any specific coffee? I know you're a big coffee person.
Oh,
me
yeah.
too, that you drink in the morning.
I think for me, I just love to make a French press with organic coffee. I love that ritual. I love my coffee.
Me too.
And so in the morning, it's just I really love really warm coffee in the morning. And it's just simple. I also think in this world where there's so many wellness practices, we can feel really overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I don't have the time for a 20-step wellness practice in the morning. So I think for women, it's like find those 1, 2, 3 things that are going to fill your cup up. For me, that's coffee. It's a short meditation and it's a short workout. Mm-hmm. Those 3 things, and then maybe getting outside and going for a walk. Those 4 things really fill my cup up. And it's going to be different for everyone. Yeah. But I think in this day and age, we're being told to do all of these things like ice roll, mouth tape, sauna. Like I like those things too, but it can be a lot of pressure to feel like you have to have a 20-step wellness routine in the morning.
There's so many options, and you get influenced by everyone who's doing everything else in this world, right? I think that's really smart to just like focus in and choose a couple of things. Is there anything else in the morning that really helps you and sets you up for the day?
I really think I'm such a believer in a simple routine that is not going to take a ton of time. We all are so busy. I know I'm busy, and I think it's actually doing less in the morning and getting really specific on what those 3 to 4 things are.
Okay, yeah. And then how do you really set yourself up for the workday? Like, what does that look like? You've had your coffee, you've gotten the kids up.
I think, one thing, I've worked from home for the past 8 years, and we just got a West Hollywood office for the Sculpt Society, which is a huge deal for a small business. And honestly, being able to have that separation of work from home, I find I'm so much more productive. I can really put on my work hat when I'm at work, when I'm at the office. I also love that our LA team of the Sculpt Society, our LA employees can come in and we can collaborate together. So I'm just really excited that I have that West Hollywood office now.
And you can collaborate not at your kitchen table, which is exciting.
Exactly. And, I love remote life and I do appreciate Zooms and digital meetings, but there is something so special about having that collaboration and those brainstorms in person with my team.
100%.
Yeah.
And if it's a big meeting day or it's a fun shoot day or like an important event day,
Yeah.
is there something in your wardrobe that like really makes you feel powerful and like sets you up for success for the day? What's your go-to?
Listen, I live and breathe activewear. So we just launched our newest capsule collection, our newest collection. And if I'm in a good pair of leggings and a matching sports bra with a bold color, I feel like I can take on the world. So for me, those are definitely my go-tos.
All right. So once you are set up for the day, you're in your outfit, maybe it's this new set, you've had your coffee, etc. What does your workspace look like? Like, especially this is really actually thematic because of your new office. What does it look like? How does it make you feel when you arrive to it? How does it kind of like fuel your day?
Yeah, I think, I really wanted to make sure the office that we did end up going with was filled with natural light and it felt really calm. I think because we're in this world of go, 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 I wanted the workplace to feel a little zen. And so we have this beautiful office with tons of natural light. We've got plants, we've got very neutral colors. And I think for me, sometimes in that day-to-day when things can feel like you're just rushing from one meeting to the other, I wanted that space that felt light and bright and happy. And so when you walk into our space, we have a communal long table that we actually end up all kind of sitting at, which I love. We do have separate offices when we need to take that meeting. So if I have a separate meeting, I'll go into my own office and take that call. We also have a place where I can film my workouts. Let me tell you, I went from filming my online workouts in my tiny 350 square foot apartment by myself to moving to Los Angeles, filming out of my kitchen.
Yep.
And I now have a separate space in my office to film my workouts. I'm still recording them. I'm the lighting director. I make myself. I do that. I do it all still. But the fact that I have my own separate space just has been so nice. Again, to separation of home life, work life, and a beautiful studio that I now get to call home.
I mean, that's incredible that's all happened in the past couple of years.
I know.
Like, what a transition.
Pinching myself every day.
Is there a specific, I'm always interested for like content creators.
Yeah.
Is there a specific lighting that you love when you're filming your workouts?
Ooh, yeah. I actually, for my workouts, because I am against a window, I'm backlit. So we have to use a pretty powerful big light, which lived in my kitchen for many years and now lives in our studio. But when I'm creating content on Instagram, I really love natural light. Yeah. I think that's the best light. If I can find a window and film content with light in my face, that's the best light.
And what is one product or tool that you can't do your job without, besides your phone?
Oh, I was going to say my phone.
I know everyone says that.
Let me just say one thing about my phone. I do feel so lucky with my phone, how connected I get to be with my community, because my community started on social media.
Yeah.
And so I have this direct line with my members, with my community. I'm talking to them all day long, whether it's in the app, on the Sculpt Society app, or in social media. So I'm so grateful for my iPhone. But a tool that I can't live without, can it be an app on my iPhone?
Sure.
I use like CapCut and InShot a lot to edit my social media content. So those are just ways that I can take video content and create reels or content that I post.
So how big is your community now? I feel like it's huge and it's grown so much.
I know, it's been so wonderful to see that community grow as well. I think we're at about 500,000 on my page, and then on Sculpt Society we're at almost 350,000.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. It's been really fun.
So you obviously travel a lot too,
Yes.
back and forth from LA to
Yes.
New York. You used to live in New York for many years. That's where it all started, right?
Started.
That's a haul. That's a long flight,
It
especially
is.
with kids, right?
Yes.
What is in your bag when you travel? What are your must-haves?
My must-haves when I travel, all the tech, laptop, iPhone, I live and breathe with those two items. But even just when I'm traveling, I love a magnesium powder at night. That really helps me relax, feel restful. It's also just something to have after I've eaten.
Mm-hmm. Is there a specific brand?
I love Rituals Magnesium Plus powder. Also just some eye patches, like some Summer Fridays eye patches live for when I'm traveling. Those small things. I think when I am traveling, I do just try and keep my rituals in place. So movement non-negotiable. And again, I'm not talking about an hour where I'm killing myself. I'm in my hotel room using my body weight for 5, 10, 15 minutes. I really live and breathe that mantra of committing to less so that you can show up more, because that shifts how I'm feeling physically. It shifts my mental health. And especially when I'm traveling, right? It just allows me to tap and get grounded back into my body so that I can go on for the rest of my day, which is busy,
Yeah.
and everyone is so busy. Everyone who's watching this right now, we don't have a lot of time. So if we can commit to shorter workouts more consistently, create a habit around that, it's going to be life-changing.
Yeah, I agree. Now, are you the type of person who is really productive on airplanes?
Oh yeah, I'm working the entire trip.
I knew you were going to say that. I get so much done on airplanes.
I love a plane. No one's bothering me. My kids, I know, are at home, and it's just me and my iPhone and my computer, and I can get so much done.
So you are obviously a very creative person and are always thinking about the creative aspects of your brand. What kind of fuels your creativity, both in and outside of work, in life?
Yes, I really touch all creative aspects of the brand. So when I'm creating a workout, I love to put on good music. I think it's the former professional dancer in me. Music really gets my creative juices flowing, and everything that we do with the Sculpt Society is intentional. Every creative aspect. And for an example, with our rebrand, we have brand new colors. Our hero colors are red and burgundy. And I love that it's a beautiful color, but it also represents the heart center, muscle, blood. It also represents how powerful and strong this workout is. We also have light blue in our new colorway, and that really is an ode not only to our old branding, but an ode to mental health. I'm such an advocate for mental health and how physical fitness, working out, impacts your mental health. And then we have these beautiful cream colors, which is the representation of the structure, your bones. So I love that we have this beautiful colorway, but it represents our body, our heart center, our bones, our mental health. It really is holistic. So just giving you a peek into how I'm thinking about everything that we are doing needs to represent something. It needs to be intentional.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of keeps you grounded and inspired outside of all of this that you have going on? Like, tell me about your downtime.
Yeah.
What are you up to? Are you a book reader? Are you,
Yeah, it's so chaotic in a startup. I'm realistically,
you probably don't have any downtime.
I work 7 days a week, but when I do have my downtime, it's really with my family, with my husband, with my 2 daughters. Weekends, we are taking them to gymnastics. We're going for walks. We're getting outside, going to the beach, going to brunch. I think my kids keep me grounded. My husband keeps me grounded. And honestly, my community keeps me motivated. They are the fire beneath me. And I just am so excited to continue to show up for them, to continue to create for them. It's just something that I feel is so special.
I can tell how passionate you are about it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
And so dealing with all that and managing all of that stress and that heavy workload, is there something that really works for you for de-stressing, whether it's like a bath or like some sort of...
Yeah. And I don't mean to always bring it back to movement, but whether I'm happy, sad, exhausted, and need a stretch, or I'm anxious and whatever emotion I'm feeling, movement supports me in that. So that is always my go-to. If I have some extra time, love an infrared sauna. I love a hot shower at night. I love a walk outside. My husband and I will go for coffee walks side by side. He is our COO and president, and we have so many great creative conversations outside together. So again, kind of going back to that 20-step wellness practice list, you don't need that. I think you just need to know what are the things that are going to make you feel energized and your cup is being filled after a long day, and having those go-to things.
Yeah. And tell me a little bit about your evening routine. What does that entail?
It's pretty boring. We come back from work and it's straight into family life. It's getting the kids fed, spending time with them, playing. They love books. We read books, we play, we have dance parties in the kitchen.
Adorable.
Currently, Pink Pony Girl is Harlow, my 4-year-old, that's all she wants to listen to, or Elsa. And we will have dance parties. And my Oura ring is like, did you work out?
Hey, what do you think of it? There's several editors on staff who are using the Oura who are like blown away by it. What are your thoughts?
Okay, I'm obsessed. And just a small plug for the Sculpt Society. We are one of only 2 other brands in the fitness space that are actually integrated with Oura Ring.
Really?
So I have worn the Oura Ring for about a year and a half, and I love the data. But if you are a fitness girly out there who loves all of that data, but you don't know what to do with it, here's the secret sauce. You're going to integrate it with your Sculpt Society app. We are going to pull your readiness score into the Sculpt Society app. And based on that, we're going to tell you what class categories to do that day so that we can better support you and your body.
That is awesome.
Life-changing.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very
Check
cool.
that out.
And it's great. It's like on those days where maybe you need a little extra push. Your readiness score is like 80 and you're feeling, oh, I don't know if I want to work out. And you see that score and you're like, okay, I'm going to push myself today. Or the opposite, you're getting a low score and it's actually telling you to do a stretch class or a slow and control class. You need to actually honor where your body's at that day. And I'm all about intuitive movement, listening to what you need. You don't always have to push.
Yeah, if your Oura ring is telling you didn't sleep good last night and you didn't and you're feeling something slower, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. It's really exciting.
Now we're going to move into a fun, quick game of this or that. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm like sweating.
I feel like you already answered some of these questions. Okay. Question number 1. Sunrise meditation or evening journaling?
Oh, gosh. Evening journaling, because I don't want to get up early.
Oh, good call. This one I already know the answer to. Infrared sauna or cold plunge?
Oh, absolutely infrared sauna. I do not understand the cold plunge. Like, I wish I could get on board, but it's tough for me.
It's so tough.
It's so cold.
I hate it.
I was in Palm Springs in like 100-degree weather, and it was still too cold for me.
I can't handle. I love an infrared too, but a cold plunge, no.
Yes.
Espresso martini or natural wine?
Ooh, natural wine, even though I know it'll give me a headache.
Natural wine gives you a headache?
I feel like all wine sadly gives me a headache. I do
The
love
older
wine
we get.
though. I know. I think I'm just alcohol in general gives me a headache.
Farmer's market or Michelin starred restaurant?
Michelin star restaurant.
Good
It's the New Yorker in me.
Totally. Skiing in Aspen or surfing in Oahu?
Ooh. Can I do both?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do both.
Okay. Notebook and pen or tablet and stylus?
Notebook and pen.
And then, I think I already know the answer to this one, but phone-free bedroom or late-night scrolling?
Oh my God, I am late-night scrolling it's really bad.
That surprises me.
I know.
Well, you're so connected to your community. You
I know. Morgan will literally be like, you need to stop answering DMs. It's 10 p.m.
You're like, I need my 7 hours of sleep.
I know. I need to stop doing that though.
We'll work on that.
Well, it's so many things to work on, but yes, it's on the list.
Thank you so much for joining me today and sharing your favorite products and rituals with us. Check out Megan's picks in the description and don't forget to subscribe for more episodes of Forbes Talks Shop.